You want to adopt my baby? Are you joking?
No, Sheila, we're being very serious.
You say you want what's best for this child.
What, and you think that's you, Maggie?
I think that's James and me.
Try to be objective.
Oh, wait,
about this, Sheila.
objective? You're talking about me giving up my child
Sheila,
here.
if you're telling me the truth, it is my child, too.
I am stunned. I am stunned that you would even come here with this.
Sheila, I'm not doing this for you. I am not doing this for Maggie. I'm doing this for my son or my daughter. I only care about this child and the home this child's going to be raised in. A home with two loving parents. Now, isn't that better than one single parent trying to raise a child and fighting serious mental illness at the same time? Now, you tell me honestly, which kind of home life sounds better to you?
Where is the mother? I'm in a hurry.
Where are you headed?
To see Brooke and the kids.
Close the door.
Mother, I'd like to get going.
Please close the door. I'd like to talk to you for a moment.
What is it?
Well, I heard what happened.
It's a mess.
I know. But look, honey, it was inevitable. The children had to know that you were engaged to Taylor, and they have a right to know their mother's going to marry Grant.
I didn't want to find out that way.
Well, I didn't either. I mean, it was an accident. They overheard Grant talking, so...
You defending that idiot?
No, not at all. I think they probably should have been told as soon as you proposed to Taylor. Why didn't you tell them? What were you waiting so long for?
I had my reasons.
Well, I think maybe I know what that reason is. I wouldn't even want to put it into words.
I surprise you?
No, I just didn't think you were feeling very well.
I had to find out how the wedding plans were coming along.
Oh, Dad, it's not like it's my first wedding.
It's gonna be your last. I have prayed for so long that you and Ridge would get back together again.
Oh, Dad.
You have too. I know. Believe me.
Yeah, I have been praying. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Have
Yeah.
you been to the doctor?
Not yet.
Not yet? What are you waiting for?
I'm laying off the fats and the cholesterol and...
Dad, if you already have a serious problem, that may not be enough.
I did not come here to talk about me. Do you have any idea what I have in this plain brown paper sack?
No, what?
Some of the very finest champagne. Why don't we find Ridge, crack it open?
Well, that sounds like a great idea. I'm just not sure if he's in the mood for it.
Why?
We had a pretty traumatic situation a little earlier with Brooke's kids.
Sit down on the couch, both of you. I'm tired. I need to talk to you.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yes, there is. Now, take Bridget over to the couch. Please, Rick.
Come on.
So how are they?
Miserable.
I can't believe Taylor told them.
Actually, they found out by overhearing Grant saying something to Clark Garrison, and Taylor confirmed it.
Maybe she didn't have a choice then.
She's a brilliant psychiatrist. She could have finessed it somehow before we got there.
What are you gonna do?
I have to talk to them.
What can you say?
Come over and find out. This may surprise you. Do you know how much I missed you two this past week? Look, I know you're upset, and I'm going to explain everything to you. But first, Your mom's been gone for a while, and I would really like a proper hug.
I love you, Mommy.
Yeah, me too.
Now, let's talk about what you just heard.
I can't believe you're engaged to Grant Chambers.
You're not really gonna marry him, are you?
Yeah.
People who get engaged usually do get married, but not always. And that's why you get engaged, so that you have some time to decide if that's what you really want to do.
Well, then why did you get engaged in the first place?
Because I thought that's what I wanted.
But you love Ridge, Mommy. And so do I. I don't want you to marry Grant.
Look, you guys, you're gonna have to let me decide this on my own.
Sounds good to me.
It does?
Yeah. Because I know you're not gonna marry Grant. No way. You've got a case on Ridge. I mean, you have ever since I was born. I can't imagine you marrying anyone else.
Me neither.
Oh, come on, Bud, let's go play the computer. Are you done with this, Mom?
I suppose so.
Okay.
Brooke, I don't know if you solved anything.
I know. I'm just hoping I won't have to.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Do you?
Yeah, that you think I would be an unfit mother.
Oh, Sheila, be realistic. The baby would be better off being raised by Maggie and myself.
What, and is that what a mother is supposed to do? Okay, give birth and decide who is best qualified to raise her child and then give it
Normally,
away?
No, but this is not a normal situation.
What makes you think you're going to be such a great mom?
I know I will. I've already done it.
Oh, yeah, you dished Jessica away on the Forsters when she was a teenager,
That's not
Maggie.
true.
Will
It
you
is
stop
so.
it, both of you, please? Sheila, this is how it's going to be. We will help you bring this baby into the world. We will do what we can to ensure that the baby is born healthy.
You can stay with us. We'll give you a room. We'll help you with prenatal
Are
care.
you crazy? Do you think I would move in with newlyweds?
Until after the baby is born, yes.
No!
Sheila, you don't have a choice. This baby is as much mine as it is yours. And given your history of psychiatric illness, I'm going to do the only responsible thing. Now, if you don't go along with me, I will fight you. I will fight you. I will get an attorney, I will go to court, and I will bring into question your mental illness. Now, I will fight you. Is that what you want? I would not have a child. I would not have my child raised by a woman in your condition. So please, do not force my hand with this. I don't want to have to do this to you, but I will. I will do it for the sake of the child. And believe me, Sheila, I will win. Believe me, this time I will fight you and I will win.
What did you think you were going to accomplish by waiting?
Mother, this is something I really don't care to discuss with you.
If Grant hadn't let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, well,
This doesn't involve you.
why wouldn't you tell the children that you were going to marry Taylor? Why wouldn't you find it necessary to inform them of something like that? Does that mean there isn't going to be a marriage? Is that what this is all about?
Can I come in?
Of course.
Look who's here.
Ridge,
Jack.
Stephanie.
Jack.
You didn't know I was here.
No, no.
So long.
What a pleasure.
How you feeling, Jack?
I've had better days, that's for sure.
Taylor was telling me about your health problems.
Well, she hasn't been telling me. What's going on?
Stephanie, I don't need you worrying about me. I'm just fine.
Is he?
I would feel better if he would just see the doctor more often.
I don't need anything from a doctor. What I needed, I got. Can't tell you how thrilled I was when I heard about the wedding.
Well, that makes two of us.
Especially so for me. I guess I'd spent 2 years going around depressed, not really understanding why since you guys broke up.
Oh, Dad's a real sentimentalist.
Yeah, well, I've got a very special old bottle of champagne here. Have you got some glasses?
Oh, I certainly do. As a matter of fact, I even have an ice bucket.
Well, it's cold already. I guess it could take a few more minutes on ice.
You know what? I really have someplace I have to be, though.
Really?
Oh, Rich, can't it wait? Dad just wants to toast us.
Of course it can wait.
I guess so.
Where would I get ice?
Come here, I'll show you. It's down the hall.
Rich?
That woman is your future. That woman, not Brooke. And Brooke's children are not your children. They're your half-brother and sister. And that's how you have to see them, and that's how you have to love them. They're your father's children. Now, I want you to step back and let him accept the responsibility of those children from now on.
You know, those kids still think you're gonna end up with Ridge.
I know.
Brooke.
Katie, Ridge wasn't going to say anything to them about his engagement to Taylor. If they hadn't found out on their own, I'm sure he wouldn't have told them a thing.
Did he tell you that?
No, but I know he didn't want to.
Brooke, you can't be sure. The bottom line is he's still engaged to her.
Well, you didn't see his reaction when he found out that the children knew. He was furious.
Honey, that doesn't mean anything.
I don't think it's time to throw in the towel. Things are moving in the right direction. Rich and I are closer than we've been in weeks. And he knows that the children depend on him. He knows that I depend on him. He's not gonna let us down. I'm certain of it.
You take my heart, now you want to take my baby.
Sheila, it's...
No, I understand that your intentions are meant to be good. I realize that. But I think there's something you don't understand.
What is that?
Where this all started, my problems, my instability. Do you know where that came from? 3 years ago, James, I had a miscarriage. And I lost something that I wanted more than anything in this world, a child. And that's when my downward spiral started, and I couldn't recover from that. And then yesterday, when I found out I was pregnant, it gave me hope. It felt so wonderful. That's what this baby means to me. This baby is going to be a lifeline. And you want to take it away.
Sheila, a baby shouldn't be a person's lifeline. You don't bring a child into this world to solve your problems or to make yourself feel better. That's the wrong reason.
Who are you to determine that?
Oh, Sheila, Maggie is right. A baby deserves to be raised by two people who love one another and share a life together.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not my fault I don't have a mate. I wanted one, James, and he chose to marry someone else.
That may be true, and that may be tragic. But do you really want to penalize your child for that?
And you think it would be a penalty for me to be a mother? Yeah, well, of course you do, because you refuse to see me as anything other than crazy. Well, you know, I'd wish that I'd had a mother like me. I would have been a lot different. To be raised by a person that wanted a child more than anything in this world, to be raised by someone who cared for newborn babies in a hospital, who cared for them and protected them, and even came in when she was off duty to make sure that they were getting proper care. She was me, Maggie. She was me. I would never do anything to hurt this baby. And if I thought that it had the smallest bit, the tiniest bit of an advantage being raised by you, James, and you, Maggie, I wouldn't hesitate to hand him over to you, because I would want what's best for him. So don't you ever doubt me.
Sheila, I know about child development. I've studied it. I know it's important that a child is with its mother. It's the most important relationship of a child's life, unquestionably. But you have to believe me when I say if I thought there was the slightest chance that you were even remotely capable of raising a child, I wouldn't come here and ask to adopt it. I wouldn't even think about it. In fact, I would argue against it very strongly. But the truth is, you have to accept this. You have years of therapy ahead of you before you can even consider being a parent. And it's wrong. It is very, very wrong if you think having a baby is going to solve your psychological problems. It's only going to make matters worse. Ultimately, it will destroy yourself and the child. I can't let that happen. Sheila, I won't let that happen. Now, this is the most difficult thing you're ever going to have to do, but it's also going to be the most important. You're going to allow us to help you bring a healthy child into the world, and then you're going to bless it, and you're going to give the child to us to raise. There's nothing more you can do for a baby than that. Now, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about it long and hard. Don't do this for yourself, and you're not doing it for me, and you're not doing it for Maggie. You're going to do it for the baby. We'll be in touch.
I'll get it, Mother.
Good one. This is, yeah.
Stephanie Forrester's office.
Hi, it's me. Trish told me that you were in there.
Hey, how are the kids?
They're okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, they're playing on the computer. Ridge, I need to ask you something. Today, when we went into the office to see the children, what were you going to say to them? Were you going to tell them about your engagement with Taylor and mine with Grant? Or were you going to tell them what they already believed? That you and I would be married soon? Which one was it going to be?
Ridge, we're ready to toast.
I can't talk to you right now. I'll call you later, all right?
Okay. I love you, Ridge.
Was that for me? Do I have a message?
No, it wasn't for you.
Let's raise our glasses to two of the luckiest men in the world. To me, because my daughter is going to marry one of the most incredible men I have ever known in my life. And to you, Ridge, because no woman on this earth could love you any more than this beautiful young lady right here. God bless you both. And thanks to him for letting me live long enough to see this day.
Oh, hear, hear.
Thank you, Jack.
We are so close, Ridge. Closer than we've ever been. I will never give up on you.